Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines. In between the episodes I did a few tweaks on the city, especially the rail system and some of the new roads that we set up. For instance, I made additional highway connections right here, another one right here as well. I also added a secondary line that is actually going outside of the city because this track right here is clogging up and there's nothing I can do because the trains are going outside and they do take a while to do that. This was causing the trains to clog up all the way to my stations and my entire system, so I just added another line, so every train that is coming from this direction is now going to go take the other rail. I paused at this point because I feel like I have the city enough under control again so that we are earning money and the traffic is also doing pretty good. Now of course at some points it looks horrendous, but I made sure that we have no stopping traffic anymore, so it's flowing everywhere even though we have tons and tons of vehicles. This is at least good enough for me to continue. What I would like to do is get a little bit more money by actually getting more people in the joint. We already improved our import and export situation, and if we look at our population, only 3% are unemployed. I would suggest this means we need to either upgrade or place more residential. Yeah, it looks like we can upgrade these guys, for instance. They probably want more land value, that's easy. Yeah, this isn't a particularly fancy place, also we can stop emptying this. Let's go ahead and build a plaza, that usually helps. Whoa, did you see that plane? Let's place a plaza right here. Actually, let's do it there. Okay, that is gonna make these guys happy, and then maybe another plaza here to increase the land value. Oh, that just cut my power. Oh, actually we don't even need this anymore. Nice. And this hopefully is gonna cause a lot of these guys to upgrade. Can I see that happen, please? Come on, land value. Yeah, we got the taker there. A few more. Great. I really have to plan my evil laugh a bit better. Another thing I had to do in order to fix the rail system is I forgot to hook up this cargo port. That was of course a huge mistake, was causing a lot of the trains going to the Womb district, taking this cargo, and I actually didn't realize it, and I placed another cargo port in this location as well. Another thing I noticed, these guys are always complaining about the noise pollution, so maybe we are gonna relieve those guys of their problem. I mean, I guess we can do something else here. Okay, I feel like today would be a nice episode to fill more of the gaps. One of the gaps I can fill very easily is this one here. This is not even gonna cause any more traffic, and if we have a look at the district, let's actually check this out. This could be more commercial. We do have a slight demand for commercial, so let's just expand this district all the way to here. We have our road connection right here and could now think about actually connecting this to the highway as well. Though I'm not 100% convinced. Let's actually make this pathway a little bit better. I'm gonna have to pause the game. Let's actually get rid of the rain. Where's the rain? There. No. Yeah, that's better. I probably want to set up a different pathway, and instead we're actually gonna expand this road over. So we're gonna come straight from here and connect this up. We're gonna have a nice strip of commercial right there. Maybe branch off here as well. Can we go beneath that? Yes. Okay, that's nice. It's a little bit close to the highway, but that's probably fine since it's commercial. Gonna go up here at this point and then hopefully, yeah, we can conveniently loop back. Maybe an additional intersection for shakes and giggles and something that goes out here as well. Nice. I like it. Looks like I have mostly the low density commercial here. Should we continue with this? Though it's a nice space for high density if you ask me. Let's maybe do a nice healthy mix. We're gonna have some high density commercial here, just something that pops out a little bit, and then we're gonna set up the low commercial for the rest. And actually these guys I wanna leave free, maybe even this one. Just give it a little bit of space. There we go, that's probably good enough in order to fill this gap. I might want to adjust the road now. Let's see, do we have to upgrade this maybe? You guys probably want a sound barrier, yeah. And since we're already at it, I would suggest we bring this closer together so it looks more like one single highway. Nice, actually makes a big difference. How high is this bridge? Actually doesn't look too shabby. Let's also make sure we have a nice and even distance between the highway and the rails. I don't even know how many hours combined we're gonna move stuff around in the next 50 episodes or so. Okay, not bad. That actually looks great. And just imagine once we replace this rail, it's probably gonna go above ground. I wanna keep most of the rails above ground, even the ones that would currently be obstructed by something. Yeah, I mean, this right here is a good example for a tunnel that is not necessary. If anything, we have to adjust the roads. Next up, I need more upgraded houses. These guys probably, yeah, land value. That's what I thought. But we need to make sure these guys upgrade. It's really bad at the Poppy Park. I don't even understand. Poppy Park is awesome. Maybe it's because it's a really sad story behind this park. But I guess we can still try to spice things up. I'm gonna sacrifice a couple of houses here though. Let's go with something smaller. Can I place this here? Okay, I don't even have to evict anyone. And you guys might also be happy with a plaza, so you're gonna get that. Maybe one more thing right there. Okay, I hope this is gonna make you happy, increasing the land value. You guys still need upgrading, but I think we didn't wait long enough. And how about you? Yeah, that's what I thought. The freaking land value, driving me insane. It's just this little tiny bit extra that they need. Can we get a skateboard park in here? That should increase the land value a lot. Upgrade, upgrade, yes! Oh, I love you guys. Come on, give me more. Yes, give me more. I guess today I'm not motivational enough. Oh well, screw you guys, little bastards. Before I forget, I received a comment about the pollution, that it looks too ugly and it bothers some people. Do you want me to get rid of it completely? What is your opinion on that? If you have one, let me know. Okay, still looking good in the new industry, still looking good with the trains. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And we're making money again. Well, maybe not that much money. Yeah, the only real problem at the moment we have is the export. And if you look at this, each train has to wait a little bit, a few seconds before they can actually leave the map. So it's just gonna come here and wait for a bit. And if we have too many trains taking this route as an export, that of course is a problem. But I gave them access to the port and a lot of them are actually also using it. Oh geez, the export is also a problem on the other side. That is not good at all. So I think instead what we're gonna do is also have this as a separate line. So we wanna come here, right there, and only at this point we wanna join up with the rail again, so we can stack a few more trains. Yeah, I guess a really good solution could be to make more use of the cargo airports. I mean, they are doing a brilliant job at the moment. Nice, look at this. I already forgot how pretty the farming district looks like now. But I'm getting distracted. I wanted to develop the new area, so we're gonna probably finish this right off the bat. And then we're gonna expand yet another district. I gotta say, this is actually a really difficult decision. Maybe we're gonna finish this little piece here. What did I build here? Just a little bit of production, so we could increase that as well. Maybe hook it up with this road, improve on this interchange and fix the rails. Yeah, I would say that's a proper goal for this episode. Wrap up this part. Guys, do you need help? You got it under control? Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it. Time to pause the game. We need to restructure this. I'm also not happy with this intersection. We probably are gonna make 2 intersections out of this, but I need to be careful. Maybe we hook up the highway directly to this loop. So let's take forth our roads and see what we can do about this. I want to come in from here. So all of this is going to be deleted, and I guess all of this as well. We want to leave those guys more space. And then I'm going to send them back into the interchange so they can decide whether to go on the highway or back into the district. This means all of this interchange we are gonna replace now with something better, something custom. And the destruction tool is really loud, I have to admit. Let's try to make this a bit smoother. That actually looks good. And now we are gonna probably fix the rails here. Let's see. This is now going underground, which isn't necessary. I guess we can directly... Yeah, let's actually lead this over here. Maybe we can use the Move It mod to lower the rails into the ground. That was another tip I received. Let's first go ahead and do the loop around the area. We want to connect up with the rail there. So now we already established this connection. We don't need that anymore. We need to hook this up together though. Let's first of all have this intersection a little bit further out. So maybe have the intersection at this point, and this is going to allow me to add yet another rail. We have the space for a train right here, also the space for a train right there. That should be good. This is the one we are gonna hook up to the bottom. However, I probably want this somewhere here along the intersection, and then the same thing here. This is not gonna cross at this point. We want to split the rail here, go along there, and come down here. Okay, that is actually not too shabby. Maybe we're gonna cross path right there, and we can get rid of the rest. Join up right here. Now we have all the same connections, but they are much better. And let's bring you together. Maybe adjust it a bit. Nice. We take that. Now for the fine-tuning, we want to bring these rails really close together. This should look neat and clean. So there we go. They can go right past the station. Maybe we have to lift this up slightly now. And of course they go ahead and join together again on the other side. Here we have to leave just a tiny gap. Yeah, it does something a little weird with the graphics, but I like the rails so close together. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna do the same thing with this rail up to this point, and then we're gonna curve it. So just give me a second in order to do that. Nice, look at that. It just makes everything so much better. I love it. Obviously now we have to do the same thing with this guy. Said and done. I would say with this, the rail part is actually done. I'm just gonna quickly check that all the connections are made. I've had some bad experiences. This is looking good. Okay, sweet. Let's continue. We're gonna need a highway, though 3 lanes is more than enough. And I guess we wanna cross over here. Now we can make this really interesting. We don't always have to go for a symmetrical setup, in my opinion. Let me actually redo this entirety of the highway. I want to decide which direction we're coming from. No, that's not good. Ah, man. Give me a nice ramp, please. Yeah, something like that. Turn you around. And we're going to do the same thing here. Let's also go ahead and move this shebang. You need to be closer to my rails. Let's just make sure the trees are not going to touch the trains. And then I guess we want to move the highway along the rails. That makes much more sense. Oh gosh, what did I do? Actually, looking at how the highway continues, we might not even want this. So instead, we're just gonna curve into this bridge. Something like that. Gonna move these guys nice and close together. There we go. I guess for now that's good enough. Let's continue with this shebang. This should come over here and connect with you. Great. This is gonna continue straight. Move up at this point, cross over with a little curve. Come on, give me something, game. I guess we can do it ourselves. I want to curve over this rail. We're gonna go down at this point, and this is where we are gonna meet up with you. So I guess we would just continue this and continue that so that we can conveniently hook this up. Maybe I have to move it slightly, curve, and do that. If we come from this side, we want to be able to join the district, but also go straight. So we're gonna have an off-ramp right over here and back into the other side. Make the pillars nice and approximately symmetrical. Then continuing with the creative spirit, we're gonna cross over here. And if we're lucky, we can actually bring this there and kind of curve this. I'd rather have one less pillar than a crappy slope. Let's bring this down a bit more. That should still be enough space. And if we're lucky, we can now hook this up. Let's see. Oh no. Come on. Come on. I think I have to keep going with this a bit. Get this out of the way. Add you there. Great. We can fix this. Guys, I'm actually starting to like that. Why make every interchange as symmetrical as possible? Now for this intersection, we want a 6-lane road. That's for sure. We're gonna add that. Let me actually see. Could I do this? Okay, back to highways and do that. No, not really. Just give me access, please. Thank you. And well, you look at that, not too shabby. Let me think. We forgot one direction. We can go up and straight. We can go up and straight. We can go right and not left. Technically, we could already split off at this intersection. Why not do that and actually go down here and then go down even more? We can move this tunnel up to the rails. Oh, this is actually great. We continue underground like so. Go up at this point and join with you. Oh, what do you think about that? Hold on, I gotta move a few things. This tunnel isn't large enough. Wait. Oh no, that is not connected. Darn it. Let's try this again. Hook you up. Alright. Great. I think with that out of the way, we're actually done. I just want to adjust some of the slopes still. There we go, all done with this interchange. The only thing that's missing is the connection here. So let me see, what do we want to do about this? I wanted to hook it up in a way so they can decide which direction to go to. If I move them back to here, this could result in issues, so why not just go down at this point as well? And we're gonna split off at this point, hopefully come up before the toll roads, so they actually have to pay. But we can do it, we can totally come up here. We also want to continue on the other side, and if we're lucky, actually, we should already make our way up a little bit. Like so, then go around. Okay, that is not as magnificent as I imagined it would be, but who knows, maybe we can make it so. This is not going according to plan, but it does look acceptable, somewhat. It just needs decorations. Though this is a little bit of a stupid way up the ramp. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that, but let's let the game run. I think at this point we can check if we did everything right. Ah yes, look at all these honest people going back to the toll roads first. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can make our way up here and join with this. This might make it a little less spacey. So join up with you. Okay, that is actually a bit better. Actually, hold on, this doesn't make any sense. I need to give these people access, immediate access to the farming district. So instead, we're gonna go up here one way. And we are not gonna do that. That looked ugly anyways. Yeah, looks like the trains are still working as intended. I like this change. What else could we do now to spice up this area, I wonder? I mean, I cannot place any industry in here. This would just ruin the traffic for good. Also, a park doesn't really make sense. Let's get started by placing down a couple of roads. Make it look a little less empty. And what we definitely can do is add some low density residential in this place. Maybe even here, but not too close to the terminal. I mean, those are gonna be cheap apartments. We also don't want houses too close to the highway. We can fill this up with some foliage. And then maybe to wrap things up, we are gonna fill this up with offices. Very nice. Now we can actually just, you know, lean back a little bit and check out how this area develops. They have everything they need at their disposal. And this area is now gonna look so much better in contrast with the farming district. So this is coming along nicely. I really like this area. Let's go ahead and check back quickly on this district. You are struggling a little bit with educated workers. We know about that issue. But I think it filled up the gaps nicely, so all it will require is some decorations once we get to the detailing. What are you guys doing? Trains? Wait. Okay, no, they are moving. It's all good. Export line is still full at this point, but as long as it doesn't cross this intersection, we are totally fine. Okay guys, you can do it. Start building. Alrighty, I took myself the liberty to continue the decoration also in the new district. Try to straighten out the tracks as much as possible, fill up the gaps, let the area develop, and I think it turned out pretty nice. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section. But with that out of the way, oh, it's still burning over there, or again. Have a great time guys, see you soon, thank you so much for watching, bye bye.